also borrow from my experience. I studied my PhD in the UK, and I found that the oral defense was a great opportunity for me to not only speak about what I was writing, but to also try to defend some of the ideas which may not have come out clearly in the writing for some reason or the other, because it's open to interpretation. And I think it's a good way of also protecting the weight and the esteem that should be given to a PhD qualification, that NQF level 10. It's a good way of also improving standards. It's also a good way of making sure that the output that we give to the market, they are not only able to write about what they've done, they can defend it orally in a public gathering and get to convey their message through to others.
We need to be quite careful about when it comes in the examination process, how much it will count for, who would be present, would it be in person, would it be online, would it cause delays. But I think as a general concept, I'm very supportive of it, because I think for a student to be able to stand back from their written document from a 3 to 7 year process and speak to something that they've produced and they've created, I think is quite an empowering space to be in. And it sort of almost brings kind of like a closure to the project that kind of drifts off. You know, you submit and it's exciting, and then you've got to wait, and then you get your reports and it's exciting, and then you've got to do your correction. So it's sort of like this delayed thing that sort of disappears into nothingness. Whereas I think that Viva at the end can really mark it, and I think it's a nice experience for the doctoral candidate to also embrace and reflect the attributes that are being called for, the doctoral attributes, scholarly attributes, dispositions. That's quite hard to put into writing and quite hard to assess from a written document that you're receiving cold as an examiner.
Well, I think that's going to be obligatory now. I don't see a choice in that. Given the rate at which technology has now interrupted the entire academic project. When I'm referring here specifically to the developments in the last year, looking at the exponential development in artificial intelligence,